Hi everybody, today we are here to talk about primers. So I just thought I would go through all the primers that I currently own and yeah, just talk to you about the brands I own and what I think about them. Some of them, I will admit, some of them I haven't tried yet, so apologies for that, but yeah, let's go into it. I keep all my primers in an old Birchbox. This was their back to the beginning Birchbox, so it wasn't one of the drawers boxes that they normally do. It was when they did a throwback and they went back to their roots kind of thing for 1 month. So they did the box and then they had the bag inside with all the stuff in. So because I use all the drawers to store like little bits and pieces in, I thought I would use this one to, this is the bottom of it. No, this is the top actually. Yeah, this is actually the top of it. And I keep all my primers in here. So first of all, I'm going to show you this. This actually is a, before I blind you, this is actually not a primer as such, but it's like an, believe it or not, after I've just tried to blind you with it, it's an anti-shine balm. So sometimes I will put this especially on my nose and my chin and my forehead a little if I'm having a no makeup day. So if I'm just like putting a bit of powder over my face, I'll put this on my nose, my chin and my forehead before I powder, which I'll explain in a minute, to sort of keep the shine off those areas, even though with highlighter we tend to re-shine them, but that's a nicer shine than like proper shine. So yeah, I'll sometimes use that to take the shine off my nose. Then this here is a sample of the Estee Lauder Illuminating Primer. I got this as a sample from the Estee Lauder counter in John Lewis. So yeah, I mean, if you go to your local like beauty counters in places like John Lewis or Debenhams and you explain to them that you're interested in purchasing a particular foundation or primer, then they should be able to offer you a sample, because come on, these things are damn expensive and you don't want to be paying that sort of price before you've given them a try first, in my opinion. So I have that sample. I also have a MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance primer. This one is the Radiant Yellow one. I do have a Radiant Pink one, which is in my Project Pan for 13 by Halloween project. I will link that video down below if you've not seen it already. If you're a regular watcher of my channel, you will have probably already seen it. But this one is the yellow one because I had two, so I'm using the pink one at the moment. Another sort of sample is this itsy bitsy teeny weeny little professional primer. I don't know where I was going with that. That was getting a little too high and I had to bring it back down again. So yeah, itsy bitsy teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikini that you. Anyway, back to the 90s there I was. So yeah, this is a tiny little professional. Not tried this yet from Benefit. This is a 3 milliliter sample. Not tried it yet because I've been using others. So yeah. I have got this Deborah Mitchell Tone Moisturise and Prime Chamomile Desensitizing Hydrogel. Show it. Getting some glare off the window. Basically it's kind of up to here at the moment, and what I do is it's on a little pump, so I'll just pump this onto my hands like 1, 2 and then rub it between my fingers and all over my face. Sometimes I do need a third pump, sometimes I don't. And I just put that on. I actually put that on before I put a primer on, but after I've cleansed my skin. So it has made my skin less sensitive, I will give them that. I don't feel, sometimes when I wear makeup my face gets really itchy. This has stopped that from happening quite so often, so that's good. So I seem to have misplaced something. Oh, okay. These aren't all my primers, obviously. I seem to have misplaced one. The one I'm misplacing is the Collection Primed and Ready Eye Primer. So I do have that one. It's the Illuminating Eye Primer. So it's just that one. So I do have that one, but I've misplaced it in my little tub. I do not know why. Anyway, the other eye primer I have is from Makeup Revolution. This came out of their 2016 calendar, and what it is this doe foot applicator. It's kind of like a concealer consistency. So yeah, this is really good for priming your eyes and just making it a blank canvas for which you can then set with like a skin coloured shadow or setting powder or something. And yeah, this is really nice for priming your eyelids to take away, because I get quite dark eyelids sometimes. I suffer with like dark shading on my eyelids, so this is really great for blanking that out and allowing me to have much more neutral base to start with my eyeshadows. The next one is this tub of Nivea Daily Essentials Express Hydration Primer. So that is this one. This is a 50ml tub, and this is just basically, it's such a gel-like sort of really gooey sort of primer, really soft on the skin. It is basically, smells lovely. This is really nice. But it's a moisturizer and primer in one. So I will generally put this on my face and then a powder sometimes if I don't feel like putting on foundation. So because this will make my skin quite sticky. It doesn't stay sticky for long, but it's sticky long enough for me to put the powder on and have it adhere to my face better. But I really do like that, so that's really nice. And then we have this. Now I'm trying to use this damn thing up. I hate this with a vengeance, and it's just minging. This is the L'Oreal Nude Magique Blur Cream, and this says instantly blurs pores and refines skin texture for a perfect nude finish. It has micro blur technology, and this is light to medium. This is gopping, is my word. Look. It comes out, I don't know if you can see, as this brown sort of horrible stuff, and then you blend it in and it's really silicone-y, so you know that silicone feel. And I don't know if you can see it, but it has a slight shade to it, so it has a slight brown tinge to it. I hate it. And sometimes this, when it comes out, when I'm like putting it onto my finger, it'll come out like it'll go and spit it out, and it ends up all over the place, and I hate it. What I've actually done is I've put this into a small pot, and I've decanted it into a small pot, and it's on my vanity table now. because I hate squeezing it out of this tube, because it just spits out at me and it just feels horrible. You know that silicone feel that everybody hates? This is what this feels like, and I don't like it, and I want it out of my collection ASAP because I hate it. And what's worse is it ends up, no word of a lie, it ends up caking all over your finger when you're trying to rub it into your face. So half of it ends up being caked onto your finger. It doesn't go onto your face at all. It's horrible. Do not buy. Do not waste your money. It's about £10 for this primer. £8 to £10. I got it on a special deal. It was like 3 for 2 or something on L'Oreal, and I bought this, and I bought a foundation, and I bought a palette or something, or it was buy 2 makeup products and you get this palette for free or something like that. Anyway, will not repurchase it. Hate it. However, the other L'Oreal primer that I have is the Infallible Mattifying Base Primer, and I love this stuff. This stuff is amazing. This also is quite silicone-y. It is, but it doesn't spit out at me. It comes out clear, and oh my god, yes, it still has that silicone-y feel on your skin. It does, but it doesn't feel heavy on your skin, whereas the Blur Cream feels like you're putting on, it feels like you're putting a cream on. This one, although it has a silicone feel, it feels like nothing on your skin. And I used it with the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour foundation. I used this under that, and it turned that foundation from being patchy and clinging on to all my dry patches. It was a horrible foundation on my skin until I put this underneath, and then that foundation turned into my best foundation I own, and I love it now. I love that foundation so much. It's my everyday kind of foundation to go to when I know I want something to work and look good. That's the one I turn to. So that is Miracle Worker, and I love it, and it's L'Oreal, and that one is the worst foundation, the worst primer I've ever tried, and that's L'Oreal. So hit and miss, L'Oreal. Okay, going to the next one I have is Rimmel. This has SPF 25, it has a UV shield, it's the Fix and Protect Makeup Primer, and it has 5 stages. There's anti-pollution, anti-stress, protective shield, anti-stress, alright then, protective shield and skin perfecting. I laugh at anti-stress because I'm probably the most stressed person ever, currently highly stressed. So yeah, this is 5 thing primer. This is the one I'm probably going to take on holiday with me because it has got the SPF. So yeah, I'm going to be taking that one with me. The next one I've got is the Makeup Revolution, and this is the Ultra Face Base Primer. This is 0.88 floral ounces or 25 mils. I did try this. I wasn't too keen in all. It comes out clear, and was it quite silicone-y? I can't remember. Yeah, there's a silicone base to it. I didn't think much to it, in all honesty. It's not like the L'Oreal Infallible. It's like it's trying to be, but it's not quite getting there. So yeah, that's that one. And then the final one I've got is the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser. This is another one I haven't tried. It says only for adults on the bottom. I guess because they call it baby skin. This is another clear one, and I think this is meant to be similar to the Professional. Yeah, that's another silicone feel one. I don't mind the silicone ones, I really don't. They really do give you like a really nice base for your foundation. So yeah, that is all of my primers. My favourite one has got to be the L'Oreal, absolutely, and the worst one is the other L'Oreal. But if I was to pick any of the other ones, I have the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base on my face today, and it's actually made a really nice base for my foundation today. And I will tell you which foundation I'm wearing. So I have it here. I'm wearing the Max Factor Pan Stick in the shade True Beige. And I got this from TJ Hughes. It's a pan one, like that. And I love it. I absolutely love it. 3 strikes on each cheek, 1 on my chin, 1 either side of my nose, 1 up the centre of my forehead, and then either side of my forehead. And then using a stipple brush, just massage it in, and I got this beautiful, nice, flawless face today. Really, really happy. And if you're wondering what's on my lips, that is Ruby Woo by MAC. So yeah, those were all my primers that I have, except for the one that was missing, which was the eye primer. But yeah, those were all my primers. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a like, comment down below. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you soon. Bye.